Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my what's in my hospital bag video. I can't believe I'm at this point. This is my baby girl number 3 if you're new to my channel. Hi, I'm Cora. I am the mama to a 3-year-old named Eve, a 1.5-year-old named Alma, and now this is baby girl number 3. I'm 37.5 weeks pregnant, and I am finally just about 100% packed for the hospital. So this is just what I prefer. I feel that I'm a little bit minimal, but in some ways people may think that I'm completely on the other side of the spectrum. So each mama to their own. I understand going both ways, and I just feel whatever makes you most comfortable in the hospital. And that's sort of what I have done here. So I will just get right into what I've packed. So there's quite a lot here. I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can. This is my tote bag, but it's also my diaper bag. So I'm going to be having this is just what's in it. I'm just going to go from top down. My makeup kit. I don't put on makeup for delivery while I'm in the hospital, but I do like to have it just so that I can freshen up maybe the next morning if I'm going to be making phone calls or taking photos that are going to last forever, just to, you know, just to feel a little bit more comfortable. Always got to have your chapstick on hand, so that's all right in there. This is basically going to house my toiletries and baby diapering needs and that sort of thing. So on that note, I've got my my face wipes. Definitely has come in handy for me in the past. I've got my diaper bag organizer here. This has baby diapers. These are my other girls' diapers, newborn diapers, wipes. I've got my masks in here that I'll be needing in the hospital. I've got breathable cotton ones this time, and then I also am packing an N95 mask. Everything that I have here that's possible I will have listed in the links below, but I'm just going to kind of rapid fire go through. So I'm going to be using the N95 mask when I'm going through the hospital entry, because I have to go through the emergency room, so I'm just wanting to have something a little bit extra for that. Diaper cream, some hand sanitizer. I've got my disposable nipple pads for when my milk starts to come in. I'm going to be keeping that in there for sure. I've got some glasses, I've got sunglasses, I've got a newborn hat just to have on hand in case I need. A pacifier clip, just an extra to pack along. And that's it for the diapering needs. I have some blue light glasses for myself. I've got my wallet, which is has my insurance information and my ID, so I'm sure that I will be needing that just to get myself in. A couple extra face masks, just cloth, easy ones that I've collected quite a few of these over the pandemic, so I've got them all with me. As far as my toiletries go, I've got more breast pads. I've got non-disposable breast pads. These will stay in my purse afterwards. I've got everything I tried to have containers for, or little compartments for. On the note of toiletries, one thing that is pretty important is pads. So for me in the hospital, I've done the diaper route, and I've also done just underwear and pads. This is the same size as what the hospital will give. I do like to have them with me so that I can have them at home as well. But in any case, these are enormous. They are really great because they cup the sides a bit. And I can just wear my regular black underwear, seamless, really stretchy underwear. And I have not ruined any thus far, and I don't have to buy anything special. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for after. And I've also got a pair of baby fingernail clippers. Baby fingernails are so sharp when they're first born. I wish that I had brought these in the past, and I've actually not remembered them yet. So I'm keeping these handy for sure. I've got a couple of, this is extra, absolutely not necessary. However, these are toilet seat covers. These are just plastic toilet seat covers, just in case I needed to use, I don't know, different restrooms. I just felt that this will make me a little bit more comfortable. Obviously, cell phone. That's going to be important to have, as I am going to be doing my birthing solo this time. My husband's going to be watching the kids, so a lot of my support is going to come from just being on the phone, other than, of course, the nursing staff and the doctors. But I'm going to have my FaceTime going, I'm sure, a lot. So anyway, I've got to make sure I've had that. This is Dermaplast spray, which is so essential. It's this is the red one, so this is antibacterial. It does sting when you use it. So this is not something I'm recommending over the other blue cap. They will provide you with the blue cap when you're in the hospital, and it has numbing properties. My number one tip is after you deliver, before you try to go pee or poop, whatever, just spray the one with the blue cap first. It will numb you, and then feel free to use your perineal water squeezy or whatever you prefer, but you may not even need it. I actually haven't needed the water spray if I spray the blue cap on first. And I do the blue cap, and then I use the red cap after, maybe once or twice. But that's, since they provide the blue, I bought the red just so I could have both, just in case. So that is that, and obviously my keys. So that's it for that bag. And then this is my car seat, the one, everything you can forget, all of it. You don't need any of it. They will provide everything you care for you, but the one thing you need is your car seat. You cannot take the baby home from the hospital without a car seat. This is the Britax. This is what I've stuck with for my girls, and I love the brand. And then I've got, oh, that needs to go in here. This is my hospital gown. So I've just got a sheepskin, fuzzy, whatever, I think it's that. But this is gonna keep her warm, her little headrest. And then this is something I'm excited to use for the first time. This is called a Baby Leaf brand cover. It's very cold, obviously. She's due February 9th, and so we're in January now, and it's just really cold. So this is a fairly thick cotton. I think it'll protect her pretty well. And then what I like so much about it is, obviously it's stretched, you tie the bottoms, but I love that it has the detail of the zippers so that I can easily see her. And when on the ones that don't have the zipper, whenever you put baby in the car, I found myself always constantly taking it on and off and going through that process. And now that I have two other girls, this is my third baby, I felt like any way I can kind of save time and save one step when getting them all in and out of the car, it would be great. So I got this with the zipper, and I really think I'm gonna love it. It zips from both sides, so you can just sort of peek in. Yeah, and so when I put baby in the car, I'm just gonna unzip it, pull it down, and I'll be able to see her in the rear view mirror and be able to get a visual. So I think it's gonna be pretty nice. I love to take a Bobby pillow with me. I'm bringing two covers, this and one other, just so that I have a spare in case it gets dirty. But I love the comfort of having this and being able to put her in positions. It's just soft and wonderful. So moving on to the bag, I am so excited. I just got this in the mail. This is a Paravel mainline duffel bag. It's my first of this brand. It's something that I'm eager to do a video about separately because I just love it. It's very earth conscious, environmentally conscious. They plant a tree for every bag purchased. I'm so sorry for my being out of breath. I'm also trying to get through this. But they use recycled plastic bottles in their making of it. They're just a very great brand, and I really am going to enjoy this bag for many years to come, not just obviously as a hospital bag, but I'm going to hopefully start a little bit of a capsule suitcase collection that lasts a lifetime. So I'm excited for that. So one thing I did this time is I got like the organization cubes. So I'm excited. So I'm just gonna take them all out. I'm amazed how much can fit in this thing as well. Because I just wasn't sure. I felt like, oh, I'm really overpacking. But it is certainly, oh, that's where the rest of that is. I knew I was missing a little bit of my toiletries, so I'll go through that really quickly as well. But those are all the cubes that fit in there. So along the lines of my toiletries as well, I've got just these little organizers, which I got from Amazon. A lot of the things that I got are from Amazon. These cubes as well. In here, I like to just use travel things so that I'm not having to unpack in a great way. I have scope, travel size scope, toothbrush, and toothpaste. With the sanitizing spray, we just get handles of Everclear and then we dilute it with water. So this is just really handy for me. I don't have to have gel or anything like that. I'll just spray my hands whenever needed or any surface, and I feel like it does a pretty good job. So got that. I've got my organic natural deodorant, aluminum free. This is my really one of my favorite brands ever. Kapari, this is their coconut scent. I couldn't live without this. I've got my Earth Mama nipple butter, which is so essential for me as well. I start using this before, about a week prior to even to having the baby, because it really, I feel like, deeply nourishes and soothes my nipples and gets them sort of soft and moisturized. So I keep that, and oddly enough, I use this, the other one is the same thing, but I use it for under my eyes, around my eyes, and then for my lips. It's just, my lips always seem to crack, and this stuff is just so soothing. So one is more like maintenance cosmetic, and the other is for actually for baby. And then I've got just some Q-tips and some toothpicks and a comb. So that's all I do before I go into labor or before I go to the hospital. When the contractions aren't too far apart, I always shower, get all freshened up, and then I actually just like to shower when I get home. So I'm planning on essentially just trying to get through this as quickly as possible with my hospital stay, and then getting home and showering and all of that. So that is that. And then I've got all of my little cubes. So I will start here with what I have for myself. One of which I have not used in the past, but this time I just decided to go ahead and do it, even though it is really extra. So this is my hospital gown. I'm realizing that everything is sort of purple maroon. I must be really in that mood. But it's just very slinky. Got it off of Amazon. It was highly rated, and it has a slit up the front. The one thing it doesn't have is something in the back for an epidural, but I'm not planning on having one this time. I'm really trying to work on hypnobirth and preparing myself, and I have scoliosis, and so for that reason I'm always nervous about someone, especially like putting a needle in my back. You know, are they gonna, especially that's where my curvature is, so are they gonna kind of get the right spot? It just gives me a lot of anxiety, so because I've really had some back pain in the past and stuff like that. So without my husband being there, I'm almost more nervous about that than anything. So I'm gonna really try not to do the epidural this time. So I went with the one without the back opening as extra incentive, I guess. And then I have my hospital robe. I don't really know which one I'm gonna bring, but I've got this soft, really stretchy one. And then I have also another one here that I just, it's a little bit more lightweight, and I'm not sure which I'll ultimately use, or if I'll pack both. That is certainly extra, but I'm sort of to be determined on that front. I've got my after giving birth pajamas. These are just super comfortable, both maternity. These are over the belly, stretch, soft maternity pants, and they're not bulky. And then this, I'm excited to give a try. I haven't actually, I just received it, and washed it. This is a wrap top that I thought would just be really comfortable and just ties around. I thought that would be something that I would enjoy putting on after delivery. My going home outfit is just the same pants, just in black, very soft, comfortable. And then I'm gonna be packing, it's in the wash now, but I'm gonna be packing just a black maternity top, same brand. This is Motherhood Maternity for the top for that. That way I can do skin to skin, easily take it down. This is the stretchiest. So I know that I will be able to feel comfortable in that as well, and that'll be the going home outfit. A pair of tennis shoes. I'm just not putting too much into it. And then this is a maternity bra that I absolutely love. This is an Amazon purchase. I'm wearing it now. It's from Hofish, Hofish. Hofish, very cute. So these are awesome maternity bras. If you are in the market, they have the clip down, and then this band is extra wide. I find them to be just incredibly comfortable. The back has, you know, 4 of the clasps, and then they send an 3 extra attachments. So they come in packs of 3 and then 3 extra attachments. So, you know, with your expanding belly through pregnancy or torso, and then postpartum for comfort. They're padded, they hold up in the wash really, really well. I highly recommend these, and they're not super expensive by any stretch of the imagination, so I really like them. These are, you know, underwear. I've got basics. These aren't actually what I'm going to be packing. I'm not even sure why they ended up in here. Maybe to go with this. These are just a maternity brand of cotton under the belly underwear. But I'm actually waiting on a new pack of, I got my black seamless ones, which I'll link below. Again, I highly recommend. They're just black seamless, and they stretch to infinity. And I've with the pads that I showed before, I've never had an issue with ruining my underwear, and I wear them under leggings, under anything, and I like them all year round. So I just stick with those. I've got my hospital socks, my non-slip hospital socks, which I'll be just keeping cozy with. On the note of socks and shoes, I've got a pair of new slippers. I love to kind of treat myself to some new slippers when I'm in the hospital. I just find that it makes me a little bit more comfortable. Something really easy to slip on, and again, just I'm probably gonna only use them at the hospital, so these are like $10 slippers. I'll link them below. They're very, very inexpensive, but I just wanted something new and clean that I could just easily get to and from the restroom. So that's it for me as far as clothes goes. And then on to baby girl. I've got, and actually before I do that, I wanted to quickly mention that this is an iPhone clamp. It's something that I'm going to be attaching to the side of my hospital bed, since I'm going to be on the phone so much. And then I'm going to have an extra long cord, but I thought this may come in handy when I'm actually in labor, and then also when I'm just holding the baby and I'm on the phone with my family. So that may be something that might be an idea for you if you're interested. And then this is baby girl section. So I've just got a few onesies or footies, little sleepers for her. I just can't get over how little they are. I mean, it's like, is that a preemie size? I cannot imagine. It's just amazing. Oh, every time I see these little tiny outfits, I get so excited and just, I turn to butter. So I'm so excited to see this little girl. So I've just got a couple of soft little options for her, and previously in the hospital, I was surprised at how many onesies we went through in a quick period of time because of blowouts and just because of the, you know, temperature. So anyway, I'm packing a little bit more for her probably than is necessary. But in any case, I am doing that. A couple burp cloths. I like to have burp cloths that match my clothes actually, so I'll probably put this in with my clothes. That's why I've got them. They're sort of just gonna go with mine. A few hospital hats. Last time I went through a lot of hospital hats. I wanted to make sure I have enough of those. Again, they provide you with hospital hats and clothes for your baby. So, you know, it is all extra really. And then I've got a couple of little gownies for her, which are just easier for at nighttime. So I'm planning on just, I've got enough for 2 nights just in case. And then this is something that I do in the hospital with my first delivery. The night after delivering, you lose a night's sleep likely, and then the next night you've got this newborn baby, and I couldn't sleep even the next night just because I was so concerned about having her in the bassinet. Was she breathing? It just made me so uncomfortable. I was so worried about it. So in order to get some rest, I bought this. This is Lavana. This is the Oma Sense, and I used this last time. I actually used this in the car so that I can have some peace of mind with baby in the car if it's a longer drive. And also that first night, so this just clasps onto their diaper or to their onesie, but I find like with the diaper it's a little bit more, since it's underneath, it's really held tightly. And it just senses, it's just battery operated, so there's no emissions, there's nothing like that going or affecting baby. But it has an alarm if baby's tummy doesn't rise in a certain safe amount of time. And so this just gives me a little extra reassurance when we're actually in the hospital that first night, so I can get some rest. And then on the way home, obviously my husband will be driving, so that's okay, but if we're gonna be going back and forth from the hospital, we've got over an hour drive, so this will just give me a little bit of peace of mind. I've got a separate sensor, which I'll be reviewing and going over when I do the nursery tour, bedside nursery tour. But that I've got to go along as well. Then a couple bows. I don't know if I had mentioned that, but just in case for photos, I don't really know why, but I've got those as well. And then I've got her going home outfit, and which I'm so excited about. This brand is incredible. It's a little bit expensive, but it's an absolute hand-me-down. If there was one thing she's getting a lot of hand-me-downs from her sisters, but I wanted to kind of do something really special for her. And this is from the brand Baby Bow and Belle. And so she's got this cute little bunny for her coming home. And this is it. It's got really beautiful detailing. And it seems a little big, but I'm hoping that it fits her. Anyway, it's got embroidery and quilted design. And I've also got a bonnet, little shoes, and her baby blanket with her name on it. So that's what's in here for her coming home and for her first pictures. And then we've got, I don't know why I feel like I'm under the gun. Like, I feel like I'm on some, when you're like got a shopping cart, you're trying to get everything as quickly as possible. So I've got 2 stretch swaddles here. I love the stretch swaddles, especially for new babies, because it mimics the womb, the sensation of the womb, and I just find them easy to use. The Velcro, I know a lot of people recommend. I think Velcro is okay, but for me, baby seems to I've had, just not a lot of success with baby coming out with their arms, and then like the Velcro will sometimes irritate them, and then also those Velcro in the wash kind of will get like clothes on them, and then I have to pull the clothes off and it pills the clothes. So my personal preference is the stretch swaddles. I've got 2 knit blankets. These are going to be more for when she is, I may put this underneath her for photos, but just to bundle her up when she's coming home. 2 is probably unnecessary. But those are her blankets, and I guess that is it. I think that is everything. And then also, don't forget to bring a long cell phone charging cord. So that is one thing that I know I have yet to pack, and that is going to be very important for me. So that is it. So that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching my What's in My Hospital Bag video. I hope that I gave you something of value if you are going to pack. And if there's one thing I just want to say, is just that whatever you decide is right for you, the packing for your hospital bag and for your baby, no matter what people say, too much or too little or whatever it is, this is one of the first things you're doing for yourself, and your mental health and your emotional health in the hospital is so important. So just whatever to take care of you is right for you. And so I just wish you all, if you're packing for your hospital bags, all the best of luck to you. My thoughts are with you as well, and I thank you all so much for all your support with everything. And I will see you very soon in my nursery tour video, and then I've got a few more exciting ones coming up down the pike. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.